Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing Stormy in our Advanced Forge 2 Random CO War Room Challenge. Yeah, so let's go ahead and bring up our wheel. And let's see who we get for this mission. I love this mission. It has a little bit of land, a little bit of air, so it's a really fun mission to play. We're going to get Hawk, it looks like, for this one. Not a bad choice. Definitely not my preferred. The only reason is because Hawk's CO power is quite large. And Olaf's is big too, but it will take me a little bit longer to get mine. But yeah.
Very well.
Let's go ahead and select Hawk and let's go ahead and play Stormy. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so here we go. I know for sure in the campaign we have not met Hawk at this point. At least not at the time of this recording. So Hawk, well, I'll just go over really quick. Olaf we've met already. He's from Advanced Force 1. He has Blizzard, which makes it snow, and then of course Winter Fury, his evil superpower that will cause it to snow and deal 2 damage to my units. Only costs, what, 7 stars, so it's actually pretty cheap for global damage. Hawk, on the other hand, on a day-to-day, I get plus 10% firepower, so that's really good. But the bad part is, if you guys look at my CO meter, it's 9 stars for my super. 9 stars compared to Olaf 7. It costs 5 just to use my co-power, which is really good though. Black Wave causes 1 damage to all the enemy units and recovers 1 to mine. So it's actually really good. And then Black Storm is even better, just doubling the effect to 2. So as you guys can see, Hawk has a little bit of a firepower bonus here on the chart. But yeah, Hawk, I love him. He's a very good CO. But he can be a little bit difficult to use because of the fact that I will not be able to use my CO powers quickly. But let's see how we do. So of course, my objective is to get to this base and airport on the right side as quickly as possible. So I'm going to actually ignore some of these properties that are neutral and go with that infantry APC combo, because you definitely want to capture those before Olaf can get over there and capture them himself, or he sends units over to capture them, to stop you from capturing them. So let me see. I'm tempted to actually do this. This way I can at least get the middle base as well. So we'll do this. Let's see. Definitely build an infantry here for the top city. And we'll build another APC. Because I definitely want a couple of them to bring the infantry to the front lines as quickly as possible. So he built a recon anti-air. I'm really thinking I'm going to need that tank this next turn, but we'll see. Alright, so now we can put this guy in here. This guy's going to walk over, and he'll be able to capture this base next turn. This APC can go ahead and charge forward to that other base. We'll load this one up with an infantry. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to hope that he does not send his units to the right immediately. So we'll build a couple more infantry, and we'll wait to build that tank for another turn. His recon's already moving to the right, which is not good for us. Builds a battlecopter on the left. Not too scary. We can just easily destroy it if we build an anti-air. So I'm not going to worry about that one anytime soon. Let's start capturing here. So luckily we are in range to capture the base this next turn, so that's really good. I'm going to drop off this guy here. He can start capturing the city while I pick up this infantry. And we're definitely going to build a tank this turn for sure. Yeah. So let's see what Olaf does. Okay, now his recon runs away, but his anti-air and tank are nearby still. So I will be able to capture that base, which is really good for me. So now Olaf's battlecopter is closing in on the left side a little bit. I think he's in range, not in range yet. So good and bad. If he was in range, I could have killed it when he attacks me with an anti-air. but I'm in no hurry to do so. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's see. I'll just carry this infantry all the way down. Alright, so let's see. Because I don't really need anything this turn, I will actually go ahead and build that anti now. Because I will need it eventually. And on this side, I guess we'll save up and we can build something else out of this closer base. Alright, so his tanks are closing in. Here comes his battlecopter. Stays over the water, so I can't reach it with my anti-air yet. But the AI is probably going to be a little bit stupid, and he's going to attack my infantry. Which I'm going to move on to the mountain for extra defense. So he should attack it next turn, and then I can kill his battlecopter. Let's go ahead and capture these properties. So let's see, I'll go ahead and pick up this infantry, and we'll move forward. Let's see, we're going to drop off this guy here. Capture this base. So tank's out of range, anti-air is also out of range, so that's good. So we're not going to get hit yet. We're going to go ahead and we're going to save up a little bit of money. We're going to get what? 14,000 next turn. We're going to build just one tank. And then next turn, we will have hopefully enough for a Neo tank. Neo tanks will be very useful, especially as Hawk, because if they do get damaged like a little bit, I can repair them up using my co-power. I have to also watch out for Olaf's co-power too, though. It's going to deal an extra 2 damage, so I want to be prepared if I can. Alright, so his anti-air is here, which is not really good for me. So we're going to bring our tank forward. What we're going to do is make a wall of my units here like this. There we go. I'm going to build a Neo tank for sure. So now that he can only attack and damage my units, he can't kill any of them. So this way I can minimize my losses. And then over here we can kill the first battlecopter, yay! And we'll keep our infantry going forward because they don't serve any purpose staying back here. And we'll just go ahead and save up. We have enough infantry, pretty much. Eventually I'll just have a couple infantry sit in the APCs, and then they'll help me capture Olaf's HQ in the end. So he goes and attacks the APC, because AI likes attacking APCs, and then he attacks my capturing infantry. So he builds a battlecopter and a medium tank now at his HQ. So we're definitely going to need an anti-air of sorts on our right side. So we can capture the port. We're going to get these two guys to fall back for now, since they don't really serve any purpose being damaged. Alright, so let's go ahead and kill the tank first with our Neo. We'll kill or attack the anti-air and destroy that one as well. And I think we're going to try and lure his attack in, or his battlecopter in, with my APC. If he attacks it, great. If not, that's okay. I'm going to build an anti-air here for sure. Let's see. So this guy, we're going to leave as an 8 for now. Alright, and then we can probably go with... You know, we're going to need 2 anti-air eventually, so let's just build a second one now. That way on the next turn I can build something out of that the bottom right base instead of another anti-air. So he does attack the APC, what a fool. Just makes it easier for me. Alright, so now he's starting to capture the port and the base on that left side. He does have his lander there, so we do need to be careful. He will send over units to try and capture my HQ. As long as it's not like a medium tank or something, we can actually just take care of everything with my anti-air. But if I need extra units, I have what, 6 bases right there to deal with them, so we should be okay. I want to leave this infantry here. He's going to regroup with this one. I want to send this one back to pick up one of the back guys. Alright, over here, we're going to go ahead and kill our first battlecopter on the right. And this time we cannot bait the battlecopter. So what we're going to do is just start capturing this city here. and we'll start capturing the airport. I'm gonna actually surround the airport infantry with my tanks because I want to try and capture it if I can. That would be nice. Yeah, so now he can't attack it. Then he can only attack this infantry. I don't think he'll attack one of my tanks. Alright, so this turn we can actually go ahead and I think I'm going to build a rocket. And the reason I'm building a rocket instead of like my own medium tank is it'll be able to deal damage and not take any retaliation damage, which is very useful when dealing with global damage COs. That way you can minimize the damage, you know, to your army. Right, so he's got a few tanks, but nothing really scary. We'll see what he builds. He has a lot of money. He builds a bomber, so that's a good build for him. So we're probably going to want another anti-air. Oh wait, that's right. And we have one. I totally forgot. We have one right here. Perfect. So I think it's in range. Yeah, it is in range of this anti-air. But it might actually kill this infantry because it's going to finish capturing a city. And the AI doesn't like it when you take, or when you capture cities, or properties in general. So we'll see what he does. Go ahead and finish this guy off. Let's see. So my Neo could attack the medium tank, but I don't really want it to, or his bomber to kill my Neo tank. So we're actually just going to leave it right here, just out of range, and we'll see what he does first. Go ahead and bring this guy down so we can start capturing more cities. Let's see, this guy's going to move forward, so we can go right here, pick him up on the next turn. We'll regroup here. Again, this 8 will just keep walking. So he brings in artillery and an APC, but no infantry here, so I don't even have to worry about him capturing my properties. He's got a T-copter now, but it's not even in range to land, so again, I'm just going to ignore that side for now. So this turn, let's see, does he have no co-power yet? So I think we are safe to go ahead and buy a medium tank this turn. And now that I have the airport, next turn I can start getting battlecopters out. You slowly get to fighters and bombers to help deal with the heavier units. So he does kill the infantry, which is very good for me. So now my 2 anti-air can go ahead and kill his bomber. He also moves his medium tank in range of my Neo, which is also really good. But he does make a smart move on the top left near my HQ. He blocks my anti-air from attacking his artillery with his APC. So in this case, I have to move back here, and he's probably going to bring a couple units. So I probably will have to build another tank or anti-air up there. So that's not good. I really don't want to spend my money if I don't have to on the top side. Let's see, we're going to have to start capturing these cities though. Let's minimize the damage by attacking from the city here, and then destroy that bomber. Let's see, we're going to capture these 2 cities for now. So he's just out of range of my rocket, but that's okay. We'll attack the medium tank for sure. Like this. And we're actually going to also attack this tank. I don't think I'll be able to kill it. Yeah, I didn't think so, but at least this way, we can go ahead and move our rocket forward, like this, and protect our units. The medium tank can't reach my Neo either. So we can move this guy back. He'll get the, he'll pick up this infantry, perhaps. So we have our co-power. Olaf is definitely going to use his super next turn. But let's see. So we're just going to go ahead and build 1 battlecopter. I think we're going to need another infantry. This way at least we can minimize the amount of repairs we do. And again, we don't really need the unit yet on this left side. Maybe next turn for sure I'll build something else. Because he is going to use his super this turn, I believe. Yep. So here comes the Winter Fury. This will be a little bit painful, especially since I don't have my super ready yet. But his units are quite damaged already still, so I should be okay. At least the ones that can engage me, that is. Ouch. Ouch. And he's loading up all his landers here, but they're not really that much of a threat. So because of the snow, it's going to make it harder for me to engage some of his units. He builds a cruiser. That's a very peculiar build, as I don't have any submarines, and I'm not going to really send any of my air units over the water. But yeah, so because of his Winter Fury, now my infantry that are capturing cities cannot capture those cities. This guy can start at least on that one. Again, we're just going to send these guys down here. And we're going to drop this infantry off like here, because on the next turn he can actually go over here and capture this city. So we're going to make our APCs resupply each other. That way they don't have to worry about repairing them on cities. So we can actually hit this entire this turn, which is nice. And because of that, we can actually kill here and then attack with our battlecopter. There we go. Let's see, our rocket can help kill the medium tank. And let's see, we need to somehow protect our rocket. I don't think we can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is not very good. Yeah. Wait. Did we... Oh no, he can still attack the rocket. Oh, that's not good. That's not fun. Alright, well he's probably going to kill my rocket this turn, but... I guess there's nothing I could do about it. So it was kind of a wasted build. So again, he has nothing really threatening here. His infantry is going to try to capture my base next turn. But that's nothing to worry about, because all I need to do is probably build just another Entire, since there's no tanks here. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll build an Entire. And then on this right side, we're going to go ahead and build another Battlecopter, and looks like I'll need another tank. And hopefully on the next turn I will have enough for my superpower, so I can repair all my units back up to full HP that are 8s, because I hate seeing that number, it's kind of annoying. So I'm sending a lot of his units over the water where I can't reach them, but nothing to worry about too much, because especially as like his cruiser and T-copters, they're not going to really do anything to me. They're not really much of a threat. Alright, so we can see. We can finish capturing these cities. And we can actually start this one. And, let's see, we can destroy this copter. Boom. Get our superpower. I think we should just use it immediately. Yeah, it looks like we should just use it immediately. That's fine.
I must commend you. Black Storm.
Black Storm. Alright. So again, we're going to recover 2 HP to all my units, and then deal 2 damage to all of Olaf's. So very good co-power. So now we can kill that capturing infantry, and now I'm tempted to not even attack these units here this turn. I will probably kill the artillery though, because it can deal some damage, but the recon and the APC don't really pose any threat to me. That would just give him extra co-power charge. And actually, I could go ahead and use my copters to kill a cruiser this turn. That way I don't even have to worry about it later. Now that does give him a lot of co-power charge. Almost 2 stars, but I think it's worth it, since it will probably keep my bombers and fighters from going near the water. So now, so the battlecopter attacked my battlecopter instead of my rocket. I think that's a mistake on his part. But more power for me. So we can move our rocket up now, since it's nice and healthy. Let's see, he built a medium tank. Not really much of a threat, because it doesn't move far. And if he attacks my Neo tank, which does have a 10% attack and defense right now, it'll be kind of painful for him. We can start capturing this city too, because we recovered from our superpower. So now, one APC is going to pick up this back infantry. I'll pick up the other one. This guy can just walk over to the cities down below. This guy's still making his way down. And what I want to do is actually build a fighter this turn, because the fighter will be useful for taking out his air units without having to use my Battlecopters against copters. And if he builds a bomber, it's really good against those two. So yeah, I'm not really afraid of him attacking my Neo. My Neo tank's actually there doing good work so far. And it's luring in his medium tank, so I can use my medium tank to kill it. So it's a losing engagement for him, rather. Alright, a couple more cities for us. We're going to take these infantry over here. So what we're going to do is actually want to do this. Make it so this guy can start capturing next turn. I can pick that guy up, and we'll do this. Drop him off over here. So let's see, now, again, now that that cruiser is gone, we can actually move our fighter all the way across like this. Without worry of anything going after me. Same thing with these Battlecopters, but let's see what we can do first. I'm not going to use my rocket to kill its Empire because I'd rather move it into a better position. We're going to use the Neo here. And we can use our medium tank to almost destroy that medium tank. I wish I could have killed it, that would have been nice, but don't have enough firepower. I'm going to attack here, this is okay. Yeah, so with this, a little bit of a risky move. I'm going to put my Empire here. His tank will attack it, but I don't want him to destroy this tank. And the reason being is I want to make sure my rocket is nice and safe. So now that my rocket's in good position, I can kill any units that attack my any of his tanks that attack my units. He's very close to the super, but not quite there. He might get it next turn, so I'm actually not going to kill these units yet. I'm going to wait until next turn when he can't get any more co-power charge. So for this turn, we're just going to build another Battlecopter, and I think another tank is fine. We're going to need extra numbers because we are going to get hit by that superpower, weakening my army by 20%. Alright, so now he builds an Empire, which I'm not worried about. As long as I can destroy this Battlecopter and then block the airport with a tank, I should be okay. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see, rocket, we'll go ahead... Oh, there's a lander in my way. I kind of wanted to attack the tank this turn, but... Didn't expect that lander to be there. I guess I have to attack that. That's fine. I think what we'll do is I'll have the medium tank attack here on the artillery, and we're gonna definitely kill that. We'll let the Empire kill the 4 Battlecopter. I'm not really worried about that one. We'll block with the Neo tank because nothing can kill this turn. Oh, but I forgot he has a superpower. I'm stupid. All right, we're gonna have to we're gonna risk everything right now. Oh my goodness, I'm not thinking straight. So let's see, this guy's gonna go here. And we'll use our tank to attack the 9. Let's see, let's try to kill this one. Very good. Alright, let's see what properties we can capture over here. Oops, that was a mistake. Alright, so it looks like we might need to risk one of our APCs here. Just to make sure our rocket doesn't get attacked. So we'll leave our Empire right there. That way we can destroy anything that attacks my Empire. Or rather that tank. Let's move our Battlecopter forward. Move the tank forward. Let's see, I want to keep it along the road because the roads aren't affected by snow, which is really good. So we can go ahead and looks like we're going to kill a Battlecopter and attack the infantry as well. This lander has another infantry, but again, I'm not really worried because Empire are very good against them. So even though I'm going to take a Winter Fury, I am going to build a bomber this turn because that will be really useful later on. I'm not sure if I need an artillery, but I want to build one anyways, since I might as well build units this turn while I can.
Let the wind.
So here comes his second Winter Fury. This one's really going to hurt because I don't even know if I'm going to get my superpower before the end of the match. But we'll see. I actually should have kept one infantry inside an APC to make sure it's at full HP, so I can maybe get ready to capture the HQ in a couple turns. But we'll see. I hope I can get my superpower by then. Alright, so my Neo Tank is still alive as well, which is nice. I could repair that up to a 4 using my superpower. He built a missile launcher. He sees that I'm building a lot of air units. Yeah, I'm only halfway there. But I might get a black wave, so it could reduce some of the damage I've taken. Alright. Continue to capture these properties. Guess this infantry can start here. Alright, I kind of want to move this guy forward even more. So he has a battlecopter too. So this missile covers a pretty big range, but I don't really need to attack right now with my air units anyways, so we're going to make a wall here with my tanks. Like this. Move you back. There we go. This way nothing can get through. And then, let's see, we'll move our Neo back as well. I think we'll put my anti-air here in front, since it's the only thing that can't get get killed in one shot. Let's see, we need to put the battlecopter here. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, so we need to stay out of range of this his battlecopters are not hindered by the snow. Also gotta make sure we watch out for this missile launcher. So we'll power fighter right here. Move our bomber forward. And I think we're gonna go with just more tanks and battlecopters here. Up here, we're gonna definitely kill this infantry. Now I think we'll use our anti-air to attack the other one as well. And then that's it. Alright, so the snow's gone. I don't think he'll be getting another Winter Fury for the rest of the match. He might use his Blizzard when he gets the chance, but we'll see. So those mechs are going to be a pain to try and kill. Unfortunately, all my units are quite damaged. So that kind of sucks. But, let's see, I might regroup some infantry this turn to get just a little extra money. I don't need all of them anymore, because we're almost done here. So we want to kill this anti-air. So we also want to make sure we can use our rocket actually this turn right here like this. And what this allows me to do is move slightly back out of range of those mechs. So we'll just move down like this. Let's see, we'll combine the two and the... Oh, no, we're gonna keep them separate for now. Move down here. And we can move back with our copters. Put the fighter right here. If the anti-air wants to attack it, it's only going to do 1 damage if it does any. There we go. That should be good. Alright. Let's stay out of range of this battlecopter with this top one. I guess I'll send this guy... I guess he's going to have to go right here. Alright, so my bomber can actually go over here and try and flank from the water. There we go. And again, I don't really want to attack these units because they don't serve any purpose in me killing them. So let's go ahead and build another bomber, because these can just cut straight across the water. And we'll just save up the rest of our money. Actually, we can actually combine our anti-air here, because we don't really need 2 anymore. And we'll build another one, I think, just to help out with the anti-air. Alright, let's see what he does. He should move forward a little bit. Especially one of his battlecopters will probably attack my infantry. Or attacks my tanks. That's okay too. We have units to deal with them. But I did lose, unfortunately, one of my tanks. Or it really got damaged. Alright, so now we're getting closer to our super, which is really good. That'll be useful for finishing the match, for sure. Alright, so this missile launcher, we can hit it. I don't know if we can kill it. Yeah, I don't have a unit in range to kill the missile, but we can at least damage it a lot. Or I can try and use my bomber on this mech and slowly move up. Let's see, I'm definitely going to use my fighter here on this battlecopter for sure. We'll move my medium tank back onto a city to recover. So let's see, I would definitely want to go... We'll use a rocket kill this medium tank. And then we'll use our anti-air to weaken this battlecopter and kill it with one of our other ones. There we go. And we definitely, for sure, we want to kill this anti-air before it can recover. So this might mean I lose my Neo tank here, but it's worth it. To me, it's really worth it. So we're gonna ignore that missile for now because we are out of its range, and we're gonna kill that mech. So this tank, I'm going to either try to hope it attacks this APC right here, or my anti-air, and not my Neo tank, because if we can keep our Neo tank alive for one more turn, we can get our super and repair it up. But if not, then oh well. Alright, and again we're going to move forward with our... Oh my gosh, I almost got the missile. Check that range again. Okay, so just next to the reef here. With both our bomber and our battlecopter. Again, we're moving our anti-air forward. And then this one's just gonna kind of relax. And at this point, yeah, I'm just gonna spam bombers because that's all I really need to finish the mission. So he has enough for a blizzard. Will he use it though? It would be very smart if he does. No, he does not. Okay, that's good. And his tank does attack my APC, which is really nice. And he fills up his landers too. Yeah, that's cute. He moved his missile with the lander. He builds an anti-air. Not good for me because it's on a base. But if I attack it with my bomber first, I should be able to recover to full, and we can kill it. So let's go ahead and attack it. Let me see. Where's my fighter? We need to attack this battlecopter for sure. Maybe we can get my super before my fighter attacks. So again, we're going to use my rocket here. So this rocket being very useful for killing some of these units. I think we'll use our tank here. There we go. We need a little bit more power charge, so let's try and get a little bit more here. So this fighter will one-shot this battlecopter. I think we'll use my battlecopters to kill a missile and then surround the mech so that way it can't get to my tanks. Oh, I have a bomber too. Let me see, what's in the lander? Oh, you know, I'm definitely going to kill this for sure. Boom. Alright, that'll give me my super. There we go. Because that lander has a couple units, and it's better just to kill them while they're in there than while they're on the ground, so this is good. Alright, so we get a second Black Storm as well. Let's recover our units to a decent health. And let's see how much co-power charge I give him with this. That's my only concern, is I might give him a little bit too much. So let's see, we'll move our medium tank forward again. So we can actually use a tank here to kill that missile, which is good. Because now we can go... Let's see, I gotta kill that anti-air no matter what. So we're gonna use our battlecopters to attack here. We'll attack this one here, and then we'll attack from the base. Now our artillery is also in range of the bases, which is also really nice. Let's see, does he have his co-power? He does. So I'm going to keep my infantry and my APC for one turn, just so it doesn't get hit by the Winter Fury. Because I'm not sure if I'll be able to secure every position on by his HQ. I probably should have dropped it off because it would take 3 turns anyways to capture his HQ, but I'm just playing it a little extra safe. And I think, again, we're just going to keep building bombers to finish out the map. So this is the end of day 19. He will use his super here.
Can you?
So I was really hoping he would not get a third one. Because again, it deals a lot of damage. But at least now we can pretty much secure his HQ. And we'll be able to defeat him in a couple turns. So... Ouch. Alright, so he moves his lander off. Let's see what he builds. Anti-air battlecopter infantry. Alright, so again, it's nice that we have our artillery here in range to help deal with the mechs, because mechs deal a lot of damage to tanks if I'm not careful. Let me see, this anti-air is a problem. So we'll attack first with a tank, weakening it a little bit. And then it looks like we're going to have to use a bomber and my Neo to kill it. And then there we have this guy here. So we're going to use our fighter for sure, and then maybe finish off with something else. I need to kill this infantry, so let's attack with the bomber first, and the battlecopter. We can use the fighter. Oh, maybe I should have used a different battlecopter, because now I can't kill the battlecopter. Oh well. Oh wait, never mind, my anti can move. There we go. Nice. Perfect. So now we can go ahead and actually attack that lander too. Cover here, cover the airport and base, and we are pretty much done. We are covering all his bases here. So now he's going to be forced to build somewhere else, making it easier for me to capture his HQ. And we pretty much don't need to build any more units because that's it. He has nowhere else to build units, so yeah, those units on the left, they're not even going to reach over here, so I'm not even going to worry about them. Alright, let's go ahead and capture that HQ, and that's the end of the mission. Might as well kill this infantry since he's getting close to me. Okay, yep, and that's it. So, end our turn. He'll do his final turn, and we'll capture his HQ. Let's go ahead and speed him up just a little bit here. Alright, those are artillery, mechs, and battlecopters. Anyways, let's go make sure I capture, not attack. And that is a mission success. It should be an S, it's just a matter of whether I get 300 points or not. I definitely think I could have did a little bit quicker, but let's see what I do. 90, yeah, 91, not very good. I mean, it's still an S. I think 280 is minimum for S, but I definitely would have liked to have really close to 300, if not 300, like a 298, 297. But usually his speed is the issue on this map, because I have to go all the way around, you know, to reach him. But that puts me at third, the slowest of the three. So 297, 5, and then 1 with Andy, Eagle, and Hawk. But like I said, he wasn't the best choice just because it takes me a while to get my CO power with Hawk. Probably the reason why Andy's up there is actually Andy counters Olaf or any global CO because his hyper repair alone counters the global damage. 3 stars for his hyper repair. I could use my hyper upgrade, which I probably did, to heal 5 HP, but Andy for sure on any map with global damage dealers is the way to go. So yeah, that was Point Stormy. Not too bad. It's another S though, of course. As you guys can see right down here, Bounty River I have an A. I think there's only a couple. Twin Isle I have an A. Ring Islands I have an A. So it's only a few missions where I got an A using Andy or Eagle. So we'll see if we can get an S and fix those. But next up is one of my most hated missions. It's Ridge Island. I did get an S with Andy. 287 points though. So hopefully, if I am like really lucky, I will get Sturm for this mission. And Sturm is by far one of the best. He's like maybe number 2 CO in this game, Advanced Wars 2. Second only to Hachi. Well, you guys will meet him eventually. But if I get Sturm on this mission, I'm going to be so happy. But there are a couple other COs that might be good here, including to me Grit himself, because then I get the indirect boost as well. But we'll see. Until next time, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Point Stormy. So, you know, like the video, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below what you thought, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye bye.